Yeah, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts exactly. Survival mode, gameplay. Fixed an issue where unexpected items were spawning in Interloper games. Hello, everybody. This is Frogman. Welcome back to the Long Dark and our Interloper run that we've been working on trying to take to far territory for a fair amount of time. And I just missed it as far as, well, what I was planning on doing in this zone, as well as some of the other things. But since we have an update, and since we are in Bleak Inlet, and since we have a few other things going on, we'll just continue. However, we're going to check a couple of things in this zone. I had intended to go find a couple of the deals, but then I sat down after the update that we just received. There are several other things that have been fixed. Gameplay issue fixed an issue that causes players to wake up from insomnia less often than intended. We'll deal with that when we get there. Fixed an issue that caused distress pistol containers to lose their contents if a player transitioned through a load screen. That might have been something for us that we probably could have seen. Fixed an issue where there's some randomly spawned corpses were invisible. And, well, unfortunately for you guys using controllers, fix an issue where players using controller could not add fuel to a fire. My question is, I wondered if they managed to fix the interface issue where if you walk away from an animal, like say if you transition from an outside location to an inside location like a trailer, and then went back out and tried to harvest said animal, the UI wasn't there. That's one of the most frustrating things that I've seen been going on with several people. But anyhow, we're back. We're back in our save. I'm not going to rant about it. We were just kind of goofing around to see what we could do. Last episode, we dropped through and did a whole bunch of stuff in Mystery Lake. And we kind of finally wandered through and did a few things. I've got to the point now where I kind of realized we need to kind of start moving because we're going to be to the airfield about the time they drop whatever is the next section. I don't believe, at least reading from what the dev log or the dev diary is coming up, we're going to be getting a new zone. I think we're going to be getting some tools, but we're not going to be getting a new zone, which means we may end up coming back to some of these areas depending on what they're planning on doing. They did give us information or a little bit of information as far as things go. I'm not going to worry about that part right now, just that the entirety of the reason that I wanted to come to Bleak Inlet was because of the fact there is a cache in Bleak Inlet that will make our survival in the airfield a little bit easier, but we don't necessarily need to worry about it. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can, I think I just passed time. I'm going to sleep for an hour and see if I can get rid of these idiots. And if not, what we're going to do is we're worried more so about the blizzard that is currently raging outside. So still raging, still doing the things. All right, well, let's do a search. We'll just have to deal with the fact that they're going to sit there and growl at us the whole time. Because we do need to go to the radio hut. I'm not interested at all then in worrying about opening up the cannery. So if there is nothing here, there's the two places we need to go to. The two places we need to go to are going to be right over at the radio control hut. The little radio tower. There's a couple of those cars over there, and then the truck on the end of the long bridge, not the one that's sitting off to the side, but the one that's just on the end. We'll do all of the vehicles on Long Bridge. We'll go all the way up, and then if there's nothing here, we're leaving this zone immediately because there is absolutely nothing here for us as an interloper. Nothing other than, a bedroll if I so care to go get it. We did check everything in here. We did check everything in here. And I think probably what I need to do is, well, we have a little bit of water. How much food did I bring? I know we brought a reasonable amount of stuff. We're just going to have to sit there and listen to them growl and make noise. And I guess I can cook that. Probably should eat those before they go completely bad. Okay. Now, we're kind of in a spot where I wasn't expecting to be. I was expecting to come here, do a little bit of, just quick raiding and then, maybe getting a couple of good toys. But now apparently we have cabin fever risk, of which is going to be a later major pain in the butt to get over with. And they still haven't fixed that UI problem. Hang on. Give me my money. There. Back again. I do not know why that does that. I love it. But anyhow, we'll be fine. It's okay. I'm going to take just a little bit of time, do a little bit of housekeeping, probably build a little bit of water. There is no place, well, I guess there is a place to cure cabin fever over here, but we need to get rid of this right now because this is not going to help us, and I don't feel like wasting a torch at this point. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll just bed down here for the night. I'll do the passing of time and do all the things that I need to do, sleep for a while, and then we'll just crawl right off the hill and go do a little bit of Bleak Inlet. And again, if I need to go, like I say, we need to go check a single car up, or a couple of cars up here, and one car down on the bridge down there. And if there is nothing there, I have a half an ocean actually to just come right back up here, climb this rope, and go right back into Mystery Lake. Because that means we need to go to Milton, we need to go to Hush River, because if we don't get what we want, I need a replacement for this thing. So, I will be back in just a little bit. It has legitimately been blizzarding for over 12 hours now. I wonder if my game is now bugged out. Because the Timberwolves haven't gone away, and it's legitimately been blizzarding this entire time. This has not gone away. I know it's Bleak Inlet, but I've never had a blizzard last that long in this zone. So let me cram a couple of these down. I'm not worried so much about the Timbies. We can just leave. But we're a little heavy right now as it is. Drink some more water. It has legitimately been blizzarding this whole time since we last saw each other. I passed time. I did a bunch of stuff. I don't care about the cabin fever. There. Wow. I mean, unless it blizzarded, like, started another blizzard while I was sleeping, which is quite possible. Go ahead, sleep some more hours. I really don't care at this point. Cabin fever won't be too much of a big deal. Again, we have a couple of things we need to check on. Nice, bright, sunshiny day. Beautiful. All right. We're going to run over to the signal hut, or the radio station tower, that thing that's over there. It's right wherever it's at. I'm going to try to get rid of these loudmouth idiots. Hate these things so much. Let's see. We're going to... Actually, can I get a fire to start in here with this and a mag lens? No. I have to do that outside. All right. Well, let's grab this, and we'll put it down on the bottom, and they can climb these stairs, so we need to be very careful. Go ahead, pop it right now. Don't even care. I don't shoot arrows at these idiots up here. I mean, these are the only ones you can really shoot arrows at. Actually, V, drop this. And then let's go over here and see if I can get him to drop aggro. Can you guys come down here? Apparently not. Nice. Start a fire. With that one thing. Perfect. Exactly.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, we're going to just put one of those on there, and then you're going to cook that. Unfortunately, fire's down here, but as far as I know, they can't get down here. So we're going to make us a really quick sandwich. Spend some time outside because, you know, you need to spend some time outside in this zone. Ooh, it was 3 pieces. Nice. Cool. And then we'll go over there and check the cars out, check the signal hut out, get the code. Again, I don't see a need for us to even bother trying to open that if we can, but if the wind would be nice today and stay down, it'd be fine. Get my cooking skill. I don't know if I cook that. Probably not. Who knows? I guess just eat it. They're going to be bothering us no matter what, so we'll just go ahead and drag a bunch of stuff out of here and go down. Some more torches. Of course, the wind's going to come up because it's Bleak Inlet. The wind always blows in this zone no matter what, because they want to make sure you can't deal with these guys any other way than shooting them, which is why I say bring lots of flares into the zone. Pop it. Pop. Back up. You hit me anyway. Go. Get. Just go. Run up the hill a little ways. Let me come out of here. Come on. Go. Just go. Go. Such a useless mob as far as the game is concerned. So useless. That's okay. Maybe we'll get him to go away when we get over here. Here, have it. Oh, you sucker.
What?
Get off of me. Okay, that was new. Is it because I had this on me? Oh, whatever. I don't care. Are we going to get anything? What did we do? Did you do anything damage to us? Poorly. So that's... Yeah, I kind of figure we're probably going to get a little beat up in this zone, and that's kind of more or less the intention of it. So now I got to sit here and figure out how I'm going to get out of here once again. Nothing. Where's the car at? Go away, you idiot. Nothing. Okay, this is one of the locations for the cache notes and cache keys for this zone. Now, hopefully we go across the bridge over here and we go inside this building since it's an exterior location.
Starting to feel numb.
We can get that crowd to go away for a little bit. All right, work boots, don't want. Thank you. And the note. Should I ever decide I want to go into the cannery, there's the access for it. I will always, always, always come to this forge, just go away. Always, 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 I will come to this one over Blackrock any day of the week. Come on, guys, where's your boxes? Don't want it? Well, I guess I could rip it down. I need a couple of pieces of scrap metal. I did notice that when I was in the lookout tower over there that for some odd reason, I couldn't cut up the lamp or the toaster, which is a normal thing you can do. Lamps like that, yeah, I can cut that one up in here, but I couldn't cut it up there. Okay, everything in here. Sewing kit, amazing. Is there nothing else in here other than that? Just a pair of boots and the note. That's all I'm seeing. Just a pair of boots and the note. And a small amount of cabin fever. Well, let's see if they de-aggroed like they should have. They did. Okay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I don't know what you're complaining about. You're not even that heavy. Oh, because I brought that other pot with me. Shoot. And I have a million torches. And a bunch of rocks for some weird reason. That can get dropped. I'm never going to eat it. We can drink a little bit of water. I mean, I'd eat it if I wasn't right here with our current state. We're not close enough. Although, again, I'm a moose or a bear from being done. All right, I want to try to get back over there. It's not blowing that damn hard. Seriously, game. But I did a little testing, I guess I can say. I did a little teeny tiny amount of testing. And the testing showed me that the stated thing fixed an issue where unexpected items were spawning in Interloper games. The items were spawning in locations, for the most part, that were in caches introduced in the latest update, or the latest, 2.0, whatever, the recent update that they put in where we're going to get tails. And I love how they said unexpected items. Oh, good, I killed one. One of those notes, I know for a fact that one of the notes says the item that's in it specifically. And they removed the note. So basically what they did for the fix was, or at least what I did, I already did a little bit of a test. I spawned in a broken railroad in a test interloper. Test custom interloper. Oh crap, we're getting ready to have a thing, aren't we? And instead of, well, maybe just taking the item out of the cache box, they removed the key and the note. The original fix, the initial fix, was to just remove the notes so you didn't know where the key went, or, you know, did a few other things. They've just completely removed the keys and the notes now. For the two caches that are in Broken Railroad, you can't find, or at least I did a quick run around and looked. You cannot find the keys and the notes for those two caches. I'm going to have to go back and do a little bit more in-depth study for some of the rest of them, but that means we're not done yet. We're not done yet because the cache that... Why did I bring two of these with me? Holy cow, how long have I been carrying that? Get out of here. I don't need two pots. That means that there's a really good chance that the cache boxes are still here, but they have since, well, just removed the indicators and the key that points to it in an interloper. And as a gamer, that's kind of a waste of an asset to leave in the game if you're going to do that. You take two of the things away, you take the keys out, but then you don't, you know, do something. And we either bug this save out, because you should be able to cut that up, and you should be able to cut that up. So, I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. I guess what that means, though, like I said, we're probably going to have to go look at going to some of the other zones, and the other zones being, that means we probably are going to have to go to Hush River now, and Milton possibly, Hush River possibly, because of the fact that we're going to try to get that last sweatshirt if we don't, or the sweater, if we don't get something in this zone. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead, I guess, and pass a little bit more time. Once again, we're going to gather up a whole bunch more cabin fever, and tomorrow, if the weather is conducive to us to be able to leave, we will go down to the entire. Well, I'm going to go ahead and check the cabin here, the cabin over there, and then we'll just walk the bridge, go check the two trailers back over there, and then probably just get out of this zone. I don't need to go back to Mystery Lake because I think we got everything we needed to get in Mystery Lake, which means we can go into the Forlorn. We can do a little bit of cattail hunting, and then probably go into Mystery Lake Milton and do that area. Again, a little bit saddened by the fact that they didn't fix the problem; they just removed the problem. Kind of the thing. The problem is not to remove the pointer. The problem is to fix the thing that needs to go in it. I know, I'm ranting. It's terrible. Well, given the fact that it's this time of day and the fact that we have a reasonable amount of cabin fever, I've slept enough and we've got a few things going. Let's see about putting the rope down and maybe climbing down the rope at this point. I'm not really worried. If we just get to the next cabin before these clowns show up, we'll be fine. The rest of the packs, I can usually tend to get around them. But this one, you end up having to deal with them no matter what you do. And I'm really surprised that they attacked me for what little bit of meat I had on me, which is crazy. That one shouldn't have jumped on me, but that's interesting. So that's usually what they'll do if you're stinky. They will attack you. They'll jump on you like a regular wolf will and, try to eat you. Normally, if you're not stinky, they won't do that. Unless they change that too. One thing I did notice, at least with that test run that I tried in Broken Railroad, is the Mackinac jacket that can possibly spawn in the lodge is still there, which is good. All right, let's get over to this cabin.
Too cold.
Oh, you'll be fine, Astrid. It's Bleak Inlet. We're always cold in this zone. Yeah, I'm just trying to think here. Where are all the things I want to go look at as far as stuff is concerned? And there's not a whole lot. I mean, I guess I've had that offhand chance where there's been a sweater that spawns in the parkour course on top of the cannery. As far as it's in the little cannon. It's one of the two containers on top of either right by the trailer, the one that's on top of the trailer inside the cannery, or that container that's right there on the little bitty boards that you walk across before you get to it. But that's a very, very, very rare thing. Man, you're getting all kinds of saplings. Don't care. We have like 40 or 50 freaking things on us, I think, at this point. Although I probably should pick up a stick. Now that we're down here, we can start carrying weight again. I think we'll probably just go right in and sleep. Probably should go over to the bear cave, but hey. All right, so this one, there's the box, there's the chair. Actually, I think there's something else, just the thing. And the bed is right there. All right, sleep. Past time till the sun comes up. We're going to be having a pile of cabin fever on us, but that's fine. Where are we at? Yep, we're doing good. Go ahead and just get the sun up. Come on. Thank you. All right, cool. Container. Let's see if we're going to get anything good in here. No. Matches. Yes, please. Thank you. Actually, I need cloth. Let's grab some cloth. I guess I could have cut cloth down instead of passing time, but we're out of cloth. Needed to fix our sleeping bag, and it's in pretty sorry shape, or at least it's in, it's under 80%, which is where I don't like to have it. Hoodie, new. Anything on the shelf? No. I do apologize for the fact that it's a little dark. This is pretty simple, easy cabin. There's not a whole lot to it. Do make sure you check underneath that chair, though. Sometimes there's a sewing kit under it. Worn wool toque. Too bad. What is that? Nothing. I guess let's drink some water. Slim pickings as always. All right. Well, I guess we can go run over here to the little picnic area and see if there happens to be a piece of food laying by it. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. Sometimes there'll be a can of food up here. I guess pick up sticks while you're doing it. We're going to probably need to start a fire here soon. I don't know whether that spawn has been removed or not, but it's not here anymore. Okay, well, cool. Let's get down to... carefully down to the... what is it? Cannery workers' residences.
All I can think about is food.
Oh, I know. We might just shoot this bear. We're pretty close. If we could get a bunch of firewood, we might just shoot this guy. He'd get us over cooking 5, and in which case every animal we see is food then. I was kind of not wanting to kill another bear anytime soon. I was going to kind of save that for when we got to the airfield, but it might not happen. But yes, this place is always just cabin fever. Well, it's not cabin fever, but it's cold, and unfortunately there's no real need for, as an interloper, to even, again, come to this zone.
If I don't lure him up.
Unless you're really late game and you've run out of the repair, I should say, the sharpening stones. Or toolkits, which you should never really run out of toolkits. I mean, thousands of hours. It's pretty hard to use up all the metal in thousands of hours in the game. So the only reason why you would even think about it as an interloper is like very late game to come in here and sharpen tools. But again, like it's almost easier to just go forge a new axe or a new knife if you needed one. And I don't know, there's just other things you're probably never going to do here. I mean, it does have one thing. Like if you're if you're fairly lucky and you get either the moose spawn that is right by the washed out trailers, or the moose spawn that is by the entrance cave over here, then you know you could come hunt that moose. Plus this bear is fairly agreeable, but again, if you're after just a moose, there are a lot nicer moose than that one. Any of the ones in this one. And the bear, again, like I said, he's fairly agreeable. You can get him to come right over to that ice fishing hut, and you know you can shoot him from right there. He'll come right up to the door of the cannery workers' cabins if you want him to. He'll come up there. But I don't know. It's just it's like Blackrock. There's no reason to go to Blackrock. None. I mean, the only place that I would even think about going in Blackrock, period, is the stonemasons or the stoneworkers retreat cabin thingy, whatever. The one that's like the cabin or the mountaineer's hut in Timberwolf, because of the fact that if you end up with the moose on that little puddle, it's not bad, but you got to get to it from wherever you enter. And entering from Timberwolf Mountain is not too terrible. And there is a reason why I stay all the way over here. If you go out over there, there's at least 2 Timberwolf packs that can spawn in that. So if you're looking to try to avoid Timberwolf packs, you stay all the way the heck over here. But there's nothing in the lighthouse. I mean, there might be a sewing kit over there. We don't need one. There might be a pot. We don't need one. The bear cave used to have a deer in the back of it. I don't know if it does anymore. I have not tried to go look at it. As it sits right now, I think we might be going back to... we might go back to the dam and make sure everything's patched up now. I was planning on not doing that, but I was hoping for some stuff. We'll see if we get some stuff here. If we get some stuff here, then we'll do some things. But we're going to check these out real quick. We're going to pick the coal up. Supposedly, the story now is this coal has been set to respawn again. I don't know if I've ever seen it happen, but with the recent updates, there's been some interesting things about coal spawning in places, and I've been told by several people that that spawns back now. What do we got? Tell me there's a candy bar or something in here. And anything on the floor? There's a hat sitting right there. Sewing kit. Cardboard box. Candy bar. Plenty of water for the minute. What's that? Nothing. Doing this dark just because I really don't feel like lighting the lantern and wasting more of our fuel. Yeah. We may end up having to go to Milton. Good God, 2 sewing kits. What am I going to do with all the sewing kits, guys? Seriously. Oh, whatever. Eat food. We'll sleep for a little bit, get the sun up even further. If at all possible, at the end of the episode, we're going to make this one probably pretty long because I'm just going to do what I think we need to do here. And if we can't, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's just take a quick nap. Get the hypothermia gone at least. Cabin fever I am not worried about. Nice, bright, sunshiny day. Lovely. Okay. Generally, there's nothing over there. Generally. So we'll go check this, and then we'll go check the 2 cars that I want to check, or I should say, we'll check all of the cars. Firewood, I'll just pick it up for the minute. Ragged work gloves. I don't know why I picked those up. I mean, they're leather, sure, but... Okay. What is that? Since when? Oh, really? Did they extend the beachcombing further? Normally it's all back there. Oh, that's another thing that apparently they changed as well, I should say. Or they will be changing. The beachcombing is now going to be tied to blizzarding. So anytime a blizzard comes through, it used to be it was just a certain amount of... Yeah, there's a dead fish. Awesome. There's a new spot right here. Great, wonderful.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Well, I think we're going to go cook a fish real quick, Miss Astrid. Just so we can have something to eat. They did tie the beachcombing apparently to blizzarding, so now every time it blizzards, it should reset the beachcombing spawns, which is nice because the frequency of a blizzard in some of these zones is daily. So, you know, it Won't hurt at all for that kind of thing. So we'll go ahead and cook that fish real quick and warm back up. Maybe make a tea. I think I've got a few teas.
Fire.
That part I was very happy about, at least. I should probably scroll over there while this is doing this. That'll be no. That's in the next thing. I should say that's going to be in the release notes, dev notes, things and stuff like that. So they're going to be changing how the actual system works. Sorry about that. But I was interested in that part at least. That's going to be a little bit nicer for long-term certain things. And then supposedly they're going to add some more stuff to it. Let's see. Hopefully this dude doesn't make us sick. 1 piece of coal, please. And do I have anything to warm up? No. All right, well, we'll go ahead and crack out a couple of those. Are we going to warm up? I guess I could fish for a little bit. You know what?
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
I'm going to kill a little bit of time real quick. Yeah. Oh, hi. What are you going to do? You can't get to me from here, dude. You can try, but you can't get to me from here. You can't get to me from here. I don't even know why you're trying. You got to be real careful with this area. He'll try to eat you as long as you're, you know, kind of stupid, but I still got an hour. I managed to catch a fish. Where'd he go? Oh boy. Well, we're kind of stuck in here then. I guess I'm gonna have to light a fire. We'll do that for another 2 hours. Now again, if you're in here, you put your back against this thing right here. You put your back against this drawer. You look at that wall and fish from the center of the building, center of the room. He should not be able to get you from right here. All right, we're going to give this a quick try. We caught a few fish, just enough to get us through the day, and I've just about killed all of the cabin fever.
I need to find a place to rest.
And we'll plunk this down right there and go inside. That'll be breakfast. Awesome. All right, cool. Maybe I won't have to worry about cabin fever anymore. All right, well, we're going to run over, check that truck real quick, and then, well, once we sleep a little bit, and then we'll see where we are from there. We're going to check all of the vehicles on the bridge, and then probably walk over to the trailer and leave. So, excellent. So we're good? We're good. Nice. You don't have to carry much more. You're fine. Where's the fish? Eat. Nice. And then we got a little bit of lantern fuel. That's good. We did catch a couple of fish. All right, let's run over here, check these trucks, or these vehicles, the cars, everything. You didn't go very far, buddy. And then, like I said, I'll have to sit down and make a decision as to what we're going to do, whether we're going to continue on playing in Bleak Inlet or if we're going to go right back to Mystery Lake, which kind of at this point I think is what I want to go do, given that we got mauled. There are several deer skins and all of that good stuff sitting over there that we can use to repair our boots and our pants. Hunting is going to be a thing we're going to have to do an awful lot of. So let's go ahead and check the vehicles on this side. Well, I should say we're going to check them all because for those of you that are playing Stalker or lower levels, the cache notes are down here on the end. Oop, nope. Check the club box. We need a candy bar if there's a candy bar. Oh, you will be fine. I should have I was going to make teas, but then I decided to fish, and then the bear decided to bother me, so I fished some more. So I fished some more. All right,
stuff will come in handy.
Not really. Not anymore. Yeah, it's looking like they just did the easy way out for interlopers and said if you're on an interloper file, we'll just take those cache notes and those keys out and just leave the caches sitting in place. That's what it looks like. Not that I'm really worried about it. I know what's in them. Was fun while it lasted. It's alright, I still have a file that has all the goodies, and that's fine with me. Pry bar. Well, I guess I can pick said pry bar up and put it over here. No. That's the other thing, the pry bar, pry bar, pry bar. Once we found the pry bar, it's like everywhere is a pry bar. I understand we're kind of running through a few things here. The interesting thing is again, there's that match spawn. I haven't seen that one in a while.
It's a goddamn freezing.
Honey, you're fine. You will be perfectly okay. We're just sad that we missed this by a week. Alright, now we have to be careful. Because I don't want to deal with these fools. I'm not even remotely interested in going in there right now. I don't need what's in there right now. I don't want what's in there right now. Sometimes you're real careful. You just skirt around the outside edge. You can walk right by it and they won't see you. If they're there. I guess I should probably have one of these out. Okie doke. Let's run up the road. Oh, you're fine. Might go, while we're here, we may go over and look in the cave, but we'll save that for next time. There's just a sleeping bag in it, which at this point might be better than the one we have on us now, just because I haven't repaired this one in a while. But I wanted to go to this pickup truck, because in the back of this pickup truck, for the proof, is a cash box. And unless they move the notes to inside the cannery, which I don't believe they did, this cash box had a Cowichan sweater, a fisherman's sweater, and a military coat in it. This was what I was after. We missed it by a week, ladies and gentlemen. So that means we have more work to do. That's fine. That's okay. But that's what I mean. As far as I know, the locations for the keys to be spawning here is the blue pickup on the end of the bridge, not the one that's parked on the side, but the one that's on the end of the bridge, or one of the blue pickup, or one of the cars up on top over there by the radio control tower or the radio tower. And there are two caches in this zone. This one and the one that is over here by the hunting blind that's on the side over here. And that hunting blind has noisemakers in it. So yes, they have taken the easy way out. Anyhow, we'll go check this last truck, and then unless I'd love it. Please prove me wrong. I know exactly where these things are, you know. Doesn't take long to explore an area to find everything. So we will go inside. We will end it here, and hopefully in the next episode we will be headed to, I guess we'll just go to the Forlorn. We'll go take care of, doing the Forlorn, and then we'll go up into Milton via the basin. There is another spot that we can check just for giggles to see if something shows up down there. And I guess we'll worry about all that later. Week too late. I guess that's what I get for not recording when I need to be recording. But again, it is what it is. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was a little bit gripey and whiny on this one. I will try to be better on the next one. But until then, see you all later. Bye.